welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Miners will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Flames offense will have the opening possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. They'll give it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. The Miners offense will have its first possession of the game. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rose. Moving away from pressure. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Randolph. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Flames send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Snagged out of the air. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The throw to the outside is complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Quick release by the QB. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning on the Jets. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
This quarterback part of their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Flames. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cobb. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the air, it's Rose. They've got the screen set up. Crosses the 35. Oh, a lot of space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. The Miners will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got enough for the first. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Finding open areas. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And the Flames decide to punt it away.
Let's make some noise.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Caught near the sticks, it's Stewart. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, and getting the first down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Hauls it in, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! Extra point here will tie the game.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys understanding. I'm going to spill that ball, make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and pursuing to the football.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Flames will send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Makes the grab, it's Stewart. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rose. It's complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Miners racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Get it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Miners! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll open the second half on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
On the ground, it's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Complete in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Miners have their offense in high gear. Dropping back, it's Rose. Pressure coming. Got him downfield. Touchdown, UTEP. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's out! Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And when you're on defense and it's wet, it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weapon.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Intercepted, number 19. Going the other way, and he's got room. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. On the option. They'll try the run. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Flames will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Unloads it left. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Rose. A sweet feat keeping the play alive. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. The Miners will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Flames with the 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The give to the tailback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Miners are in the hurry-up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking downfield, it's Rose. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Miners line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. He'll ride his man on the option. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Dickens. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt.
Let's make some noise.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Rose. Gets it out quickly. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. On the run, it's Stewart. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Got it, looking for the 1st down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the 1st? Or can you just stretch?
Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Randolph. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Rose. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right?
Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. A lot of urgency for this offense. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want that clock to run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Rose. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got a man. It's Person. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Rose. He's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Miners headed quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the side.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Niners. Quick strike through the air for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Stanford overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Palo Alto, this Cardinal team has to be thrilled with this result. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right?